Part two. Yo, we had to take a little intermission. Part two of the live. For everybody watching, for anybody watching the video, just know on our section on YouTube, just go over to the live section. You'll be able to see this video here. Y'all be able to see it at home. Just know we're gonna send y'all the link. Um, we left off at your decision, Jokic or Wemby. Who you taking between them?
Joker.
Joker. You want to explain why? The viewers didn't get that part.
I'm taking Joker for some of the reasons that I took Giannis, right? He's responsible for a lot of different aspects of the game. And though he lacks some of, I guess, the defensive prowess Giannis may have or Wemby may have over him, he makes up for it with the way he controls the game.
Yeah.
And I don't think out of those players anybody controls the game better than him.
The Joker?
At least right now.
I told y'all behind the scenes. To me, in the Western Conference or even in the whole league, Jokic to me is still the most feared player in the NBA. You don't want to go up against Joker in the 7-game series. You can ask any player in the league, 7 games, one player, you don't want Joker. No matter who you got in the side of him. For that, he's still better than Wemby. That fear factor, the way he's able to control games, the way he's able to control series. This guy, when it comes to IQ, there hasn't been a lot better in the history of the league.
Did you?
Jokic is the most feared basketball player in today's league. It might change next year. It might change in the next few months. I don't see it changing like that. Maybe next year, because Wemby going crazy. But Jokic is the most feared basketball player in the NBA as of right now.
That's the first 3-0 up here?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first
Jokic.
3-0.
Jokic. So, from the Raiders, D, you got Wemby basically as the third best player in the NBA. You got him behind Joker. You got him behind Giannis. Wemby, is that a true statement? You got him as the third best player in the NBA.
3. I mean, okay.
And let me see, yeah, 3. How about you? A got 4, if I'm not mistaken. Unless you got somebody else that I didn't name. But so far, you got him behind Joker. You got him behind Shade. You got him behind Luka.
Mm-hmm.
4th best player in the NBA.
And even Shea right now would still say, even though they got the chip and all that, he's still comparing and competing with Luka.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how much respect.
I feel the same way. I got Wemby around that 5 range, but it could easily change. Wemby is just a special talent. You can tell he's up next. Which leads me to this. I was having this conversation with my boy. LeBron James is going to be severely missed when he leaves the game. Not because he's the greatest. He's the number 1 scorer who ever lived as far as points. Not because of the 21 years. Not because he's the king. It's because of what he's brought to the game. After John Cena just retired from the WWE, it makes me realize that we're gonna miss Braun. And me reading this list right now, NBA stars over Wemby, makes me realize that LeBron James might be the last great American basketball player to be the face of the NBA. Just looking at this list, foreigners got it on lock for the next 20 years. Between Luka, Shea, the Wemby's, the Giannis, Jokic. These players is coming in. Foreigners, top 5, top 6 in the league is foreigners right now. LeBron James might have been the last American face of the NBA. Unless they can find somebody that can do it. You saw how long it took them to find the next white hope after Larry Bird. They try to find the next white American that can be as great as Larry Bird. They still haven't found it, D. They still haven't found that. Now it's the foreigners coming in. 6 foreigners. Look, I'm thinking like to myself, like LeBron might have been the last American face of the NBA. At least for the next 20 years.
And you bring up, go ahead, tell you.
Can I cook?
Mm-hmm.
I love when you pose these questions, and through my vast basketball knowledge, savvy, and know-how, I can eloquently state a quote from the GOAT, the real GOAT, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You didn't even find me.
I mean,
You didn't even find me. So it's looking for the next and who's this and who's that. You didn't even find the fucking GOAT.
I mean, no, we never found another. Well, you like Kobe, right?
I love Kobe. You didn't even find Kobe.
Not from America either. So what? We didn't find Jordan, or we didn't
That
find
part.
Kobe? Like, what is it? Like, did we not find Jordan in Kobe?
You didn't find any GOAT.
We never gonna find any GOAT. But at that time, look who you naming. They all American. They all American. The only competition they had that was foreigner at that time was probably Yao Ming. At that level, that could be face of the NBA.
I agree. And let me add on to what Todd's saying. This is something that I blame that on Adam Silver. I'm gonna tell you why I blame it on Adam Silver. Right?
Blame what? It's a good thing. I don't want to say it's a bad thing. It's a good thing.
I'm saying he takes the blame for that because now everyone's so quick to forget, right? Over the past 10 years, and maybe longer, how many 1-year players, how many years in college played 1 year? One and done.
One and done.
How long did that system transpire? How long did that go on?
Mm-hmm.
And you did that specifically to American players, bro. So
Stern, David Stern.
Silver, they.
It overlapped in the
hand in hand, bro.
It overlapped in Silver though. Silver didn't create that.
So he didn't.
Stern.
But what I'm saying is that instead of looking back, like, you know what? Let me build an infrastructure for said players in America, and you can still globalize the game. But that's what I mean. So he kind of took away any bit of a farm for these young players.
But to me, it's like there is no stopping that because regardless, like American basketball players have to go to school. Whether it's high school, whether it's college, these guys in these foreign countries, they becoming pros at 14.
Exactly.
At
bro.
14, like
Yeah.
there is no.
That's
way,
the Ames point though.
But there is no way we can grab a 14-year-old and make him a pro in America.
So then
That's like a real job.
So then unfortunately, America is going to have to let other people come to this country and do what they do because the resources are there for them. And this isn't an economical conversation. It's just something that makes you think, like, yo, bro, other than college, what other places do people or kids or young men and women have to build and practice on their crafts?
Those are the steps. Is basically that. High school.
That's my point,
Middle
bro.
school,
It's not a bad thing. It's just that, like,
You're right though.
other countries,
You're right. The outlets.
they have way more outlets. All right, bet I'm gonna go do my homework and then I'll go to the expo or whatever.
And even that, like our outlets is AAU.
Right.
AAU doesn't. There's been a couple old school NBA players that even criticize the way the AAU system is going because they teaching players how to just be stars, like how to be not play the right way and do all these other things. For whatever reason it is, it's a lot of things that factors into why it's gonna happen. But for the next 15, 20 years, unless what Darryl said, like they find a Jordan or somebody like that, which they trying with Anthony Edwards, they trying like the Jason Tatums and the Zion Williamsons and John Morant's.
It's gotta be organic.
But as a bigger star, like the reason Jordan worked is because Jordan was American and he was better than the rest of those stars there. The reason Braun worked because he was better than most of them stars there. Unless the next American is gonna be better than these stars here, they can't be the face.
I respect LeBron for. I don't even know if it was his choice or not his choice, but suggestion to Bryce, red shirt this season. You know what I mean? Because people, like you said, the GOAT of the NBA that everybody knows who really is, right? Jordan went to school 3 years. What you think those 3 years did for him? Like, people forget this shit, bro. Like, you're not about to come in the. You think Cooper Flag really about to come in the league right now and be able to be a Swiss Army knife? J. Kidd, you was wilding, bro. The nigga gotta develop.
He's 18 too. Cooper, he's not gonna come off right off the gate and be Luka Doncic.
Like, that's wild.
But Cooper Flag at 18 years old, he's very impressive. But
Yeah.
it's these guys like Abe said, they're going pro, and they coming in with a different edge. They coming in with different level of skills.
Right.
Like, but like I said, for whatever reason, I just need people to keep that in mind. When Braun leaves the league, gonna be probably in 1 to 2 years. He will leave being the last great American face of the NBA. Because next after that, you hearing Wemby's, you gonna hear the Giannis.
Wemby 21. People, he 21 right now.
So before we move on, right? Currently, right? Let's take LeBron out of it. For sake of argument, he's got 1 foot out the door anyway, right? All American players. They're not gonna give the job for various reasons, obviously.
Who's the best American player out in the NBA right now?
So taking LeBron out of it?
Mm-hmm. If you have to start your franchise with an American player right now, who would it be?
Me personally, probably Ant, but then Steph is still available and KD's still available.
You're not starting no franchise with KD and
Niggas
Steph.
pushing 40, bro.
They pushing 40.
I understand
And
everything
so-
you're saying.
let's
Right?
go.
So let's talk about the American stars. That we have the Anthony Edwards, we had the Jason Tatum, Zion,
What's D-Book?
D-Book.
What, did you just say Zion?
I mean, like as a one of the faces, like one of them guys, them young
So
guys.
you rather take Zion over pushing 40 Kevin Durant or Steph Curry?
To start a franchise? Yes. I'm not choosing no 40 goals. You 40. Yeah, I got 2 years on you.
2 years max.
You giving the rest of them players I drafted 2 years to be something, because else my franchise gonna go crazy. But Ant, Jason Tatum, John Morant, Book, Cooper Flag. Those and
You gonna disrespect Jalen Brown
And Tatum.
and Brunson?
And Halliburton.
those ain't. Oh man, let me tell you.
You gonna violate my man?
No, I'm not gonna violate. I'm not gonna violate like that.
And he could have been
But-
a champion if he ain't get hurt.
But faces to be the face of the league, you see this is what I hate about you. You about to have me respect Jalen Brunson and Jalen Brown.
Why?
They
You was
not-
just
they
you was
not
waiting
fit.
to pump
They not
us.
fit to be the face of the league though.
That's
we talking
crazy.
about to be number
So-
1 in the league. You ain't fit for
So
that.
you good enough?
First off, hold on. First off, Jalen Brunson 30. Hold on, Jalen Brunson 30.
You good enough for in season 20?
Hold on.
JB right
Let's
there.
not forget, Jalen Brunson 30.
Okay.
Jalen Brunson 30.
Okay.
Hold on.
Really?
Hold on. People putting him in these young star debates and shit.
He's a couple years younger than us.
No, exactly. We ain't in no young nigga debate. If we was in the NBA, we wouldn't be in no young nigga debate. We damn near on our way out.
You going
In a couple years. Hold on.
Kyrie, you know.
They keep putting
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson in these young nigga debates. I'm like, this nigga's almost 30.
Alright.
Not saying he ain't nice, but
He's in his real category is Joker.
yeah,
Giannis.
it's Giannis.
Come on, bro.
You're not about to be the face of the league. Now, I'm not putting Jalen Brunson in there. I'm not putting who the other nigga you named? Who the other nigga?
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown. Them niggas, their time is up to be there.
Put Halliburton.
Jalen Brown's hardly the face of his own team.
He's a Finals MVP. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Disrespecting.
I think Boston.
Disrespecting.
I think Boston would still take Tatum over Brown. OD. Still. I think you would too.
Take Tatum.
Yeah.
I respect Hardware.
Yeah, I respect it
I
too.
get it.
But the point is, like I said, respect LeBron now, appreciate LeBron, because the next face of the league will be for.
I got another face, bro.
Who?
Listen, I may be reaching, but this man is damn sure going to give the world an argument. Cade Cunningham for president.
Oh, as one of the great American stars, we forgot Cade. We forgot Cade in there. But Cade, you ain't. Hold on. Look at that shit. You ain't go, no, you
He
ain't.
said, couple years, not now.
Couple years.
LaMelo's American, right?
Yeah.
Lonzo's American.
I'm not gonna say that shit.
Lonzo
is fair.
ship has said.
Yeah, Lonzo shit.
He got too many surgeries. His knees.
But-
fucked, boy.
And LaMelo, I'm not gonna count him out yet. He only gonna get counted out. Yeah, because it's Charlotte. It's the Charlotte shit. It's the Charlotte
You
shit.
gotta get out of there.
It's the Charlotte shit. But just appreciate LeBron when he's still here. Though. That's what I'm gonna say. Not saying it's a bad thing that a foreigner is gonna be the face of the NBA. Just letting everybody know LeBron might be the last face.
But think about it. You see my son Braun acting bad this year. He got the pod.
He ain't mad. He ain't mad. I'll tell you this much. The next face of the NBA might come in 18 years. When Bam and Angel Wilson son. Or daughter, whatever come on, like if they have a son, that's gonna be the face of the league.
So she's out next season.
What do you mean she out? She can't hoop.
How you hoping that you pregnant?
She not pregnant.
What you mean she ain't pregnant?
She ain't pregnant, nigga?
I heard she was pregnant.
No, she ain't pregnant, nigga. She just came out the title, nigga. You know she gonna go defend that.
That's a fact. That's not the season to be pregnant.
Nah, she a baller. She probably already told Bam that.
Nah,
like, Bam, look, if you're gonna have to wait till after me and you done.
Nah, I'm gonna have to check that when we get off.
I seen the post you posted. I mean, you seen. But
She need to pull a Maya Moore. No, Bam need to pull. I forgot Maya Moore. Yeah, facts.
I'm leaving at 29.
I just look. I forgot her husband's name, but feel me like yo, ooh, nah.
Maya Moore husband.
Done.
Maya Moore husband.
You're done.
Come. His name Maya Moore husband. But let's move on to the next one. I've been seeing the debate pop up again. I don't think we ever had it here. The debating Harden, Dwade again. The better shooting guard. Who you think is the better? I'm not gonna say the all-time ranks, because all-time ranks, people gonna throw rings in there. People gonna throw the finals appearances.
First off, there's 3 niggas said that it was the people.
No, I'm saying people outside of it, like people who gonna comment and do all that. People gonna bring up rings, so I'm gonna change the question. As a player, who you taking, Harden or Dwade? And that's honestly making it fair for James Harden. That question making it more fair for James Harden.
It might be making it more fair for Dwade.
Well, as a player,
It might be.
I mean, let me just go first, because I think I'm biased. But I'm biased for the right reasons. My guy plays both ends of the floor at a high level. D-Wade had one of the greatest runs in playoff history. One of the greatest runs. I'm talking about everything he accomplished in that third year, that run, who he beat at that age, who he carried. That run there is in the history books at that age. At D-Wade. D-Wade played both ends of the floor at a high level while averaging 30.
Plus.
By averaging 30 plus. This is a guy who played with LeBron James at the side of the house. I mean, at his side, and still averaged 28. A guy that even with Braun in the finals still averaged 30 against that Dallas series. If Braun would have even showed up and averaged 20 points, they would have had 3 titles. D-Wade is better than James Harden. He's a better player. He's a better leader. He's a better defender. Yeah, that's about it. I was about to say something else, but then.
Is he a better scorer?
Score? See, to me, that's the thing of preference. Like, D-Wade's more of a slasher. D-Wade wasn't never one of the best shooters. He wasn't never the best shooter, but then you could also mention James Harden isn't as good at the mid-range as D-Wade. D-Wade is a better slasher. He's a better mid-range shooter. James Harden is a better ball handler. Not by OD though. He's a better ball handler and he's a better three-point shooter than D-Wade. He might be playmaking. Maybe Harden. Harden is a better playmaker than D-Wade because he could run the point. D-Wade is more of a multi-cultural guard and shit like that, combo guard. But D-Wade, just of what he could do on the defensive end and on the offensive end on both levels in the game, in the same game, I choose D-Wade. I trust D-Wade more than I trust James Harden.
I get you.
And I've seen both of them. I've seen both of their careers, all full. I've seen them full. I trust D-Wade more than I trust James Harden.
So, just being honest, right? And I gotta get this off my chest for my younger viewers, 6'7".
Yo, I'm crying.
But the reality of it is, right? This may come down really to I was just having this conversation with one of my young homies earlier today. It might come down to generational, right? And what I mean by that is, people who watch James Harden's run who are of a certain age, they rocking with Harden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like how I have an allegiance to T-Mac, right? And people who really watch ball and was around for D-Wade's run, you rocking with D-Wade. Now, who do I think is the better overall basketball player? My preference, because of everything he encompasses and brings to the court, I would lean towards Dwyane Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Harden is a phenomenal two-guard.
He's an MVP, bro.
He's an MVP of the league, and D-Wade wasn't able to capture one. But that doesn't diminish his impact on not only the sport, his in my opinion, he's a cultural icon as well. What he means to Miami, Wade County. And I know Harden has had a lot of stops, but it was never Harden County. Dwade County is real.
Let me I'm gonna ask this question to the viewers more. Y'all can answer it if y'all want, but there's more to the viewers that I'm gonna cut this up, and I want the viewers to answer. Would you rather take Harden's MVP season, whichever one you want?
I wouldn't even take his MVP.
Don't matter. Would you take his MVP season or D-Wade's championship run? Which one is more legendary to you? That 30, I think he averaged 36, triple double, and won the MVP. That was Harden's and regular season. That's one of the historic ones. That was up there with the Russ triple double and then all that other shit. Or D-Wade's 23-year-old championship run.
I'm walking with you. An interesting stat. Also, he's the last American-born MVP.
Harden.
Mm-hmm. Because after him it was Giannis, and after Giannis, obviously Joker.
Oh yeah. God, that was what, nigga? Like
2017.
Tom is busting it, boy.
Years we had an American MVP.
That pandemic, that shit expedited everything.
It's been 10 years we had an American MVP.
That was the Europeans. I said the Europeans. That was the international people's chance to get us.
Yeah. Yo, damn, I didn't. That was a cool fact. I only asked that because you know how some people they value more of what you do more than the championships itself and shit like that than the run. That's why I asked because to me it's you can go either or. I'll choose D-Wade's championship run, but you can go either or. That regular season run James Harden went on is as legendary as anything else, or D-Wade's championship run. Which one to you is more legendary? That's a clip right there. Abe, D-Wade, Harden.
Listen, man, D-Wade was one of the reasons I started to watch basketball at Marquette.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? College days. And, you know, back then and all that. And I can't even sit here and act like D-Wade wasn't that dude. He was. But I want people to go back and watch the 2015, 2016, and 2017. This nigga James Harden was on an MVP historical run all 3 years, bro. All 3 years he could have been MVP any three. Like, alright, cool. Steph got one Russ and triple double, awesome. Let's not act like James Harden wasn't one of those scoring. Much niggas putting up 40 first quarter just cause.
Fear. There was fear in the bed. I ain't gonna hold you.
You just put up 40 real quick. Alright, I'm gonna go rest.
In his sleep.
He gets like 12 assists now.
In his sleep.
Chilling. So
one of the greatest seasons ever.
I say that to say, like, I'm picking Harden for the simple fact of he never really had a dominant second star.
Mm-hmm.
Never did. I love D-Wade.
You mean during those runs?
Yes, during those runs. There are no specific MVP historical runs. He never had a dominant second, like, star with him. He never had to be a star. Just somebody just, like, hold it down, bro.
Like a real two. And like a 1-2.
D-Wade, I love you. But you had Shaquille O'Neal, who's been battle-tested, had already had 3 chips.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying that to say that the battlefield for Wade was a lot easier. And I'm not saying, like, getting a chip is easy. What I'm saying is, it's different if you got to fight niggas off and try to make food, too.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to make food while his peoples fought people off. James Harden was fighting people off. He making the food. He's sending out the emails. He's doing the newsletters. He's doing
he was doing everything. He was doing everything.
And he still almost beat the unbeatable Golden State Warriors, bro. Like he is the epitome of, yo, bro, do it your way you feel.
Yeah.
You may not get to the top, but at least you did it the way you did it.
Yeah. I give it to Harden.
I respect that.
Legendary ones.
I respect it. But I'm going to poo-poo it. I'm going to poo-poo it only because, and people hate when I bring bring this up, but it's our podcast, and I don't give a fuck. The NBA notoriously is known for changing the rules. And I will not blame the man for taking advantage. But if I'm putting both of them under the same rules, I don't know if James Harden can cook the same way I've seen Dwade cook.
A lot of people said Dwade took advantage of the refs too.
He did.
Definitely did.
23 free throws against Dallas to win the chip.
He did.
No, D-Wade created the hit off the arm.
Right. But what I'm specifically getting to is defense was played a lot differently.
Mm-hmm.
His championship run than when Harden, not taking nothing away from his greatness, but defense specifically was played a lot differently. And Harden took full advantage, as he should have. But I don't know if playing under the same defense, if Harden is gonna be like D-Wade.
Yeah.
But I think D-Wade can do everything he did and maybe a little bit more if he was playing in Harden's era, in my opinion. I could be crazy.
It's a good point. Like
I
a lot
could be
of
crazy.
people use that same point too.
I understand.
To me, like I said, it's marginal. D-Wade to me is still the third greatest shooting guard who ever lived. The only difference is I've never seen.
Not Joe Dumars?
No, hell no. The only difference is I've never seen D-Wade choke. I've seen Harden choke maybe 1, 2, 3 times. I've seen him choke. I've seen D-Wade have more playoff moments than James Harden, and for a lot of reasons, it could be the he never had it to. He never had it to, and then the style of play. James Harden had to put the other team in his back. It could be a lot of reasons why. D-Wade, that 06 run, that was it. Like, he was trying to get rid of Shaq. He was like, Shaq, you've been here. You do it. But Shaq averaging 16 on that bad back. Like, Shaq was the one like, yo, if we gonna win this chip, you gotta carry us there. I know you are 21. I know you only got like 2-3 years in the league, but you gotta carry us there. I've seen D-Wade have more playoff moments than James Harden. That's the only reason. I've seen James Harden choke in some of those rounds. I never seen D-Wade choke, and I think that's the only difference between the two. But I've seen Harden have legendary regular season, and I'm not going to let people forget about that. Those 4 years of James Harden is up there where you can point to anybody, every star that in NBA history. You can point those seasons James Harden had with any of theirs, and it'll match up. Harden, I can't. I want to know what the viewers think. James Harden's 3-year regular season, D-Wade's playoff runs. Specifically, James Harden's 2017 run. That was his second MVP, right? Or his first? One. That was 2017? Mm-hmm. James Harden, I'm going to just say James Harden's MVP year or D-Wade's 06 playoff run. Which one to you was more legendary? And I'm going to leave it right there. Walk me to pod, man.
Good talk.
Walk me to pod, man. Episode, what's this? Hold on, before I fuck it up again.
37.
Episode 37. Episode 9 for the niggas that just came here. Episode 37 that the people that been here. It was a good episode, man.
What NBA player had the number 37?
The number? Man, wasn't that one of those weird numbers Rasheed Wallace had?
No, Rasheed was like 36, bro.
How about Shaq? Shaq was 36.
At the
in Boston.
He played in Boston.
Yeah,
that's a weird number.
If you wore 37, you one of them niggas like Jared Allen. You one of them Jared Allen niggas. Jared Allen.
You put him on your mind, so don't do that.
Oh, Jared Allen? No.
Yeah,
Jared Allen, you already know what he said. So when he said that, he never did it no more. Nigga, that place is too bright. You gotta throw it on. Like, look, you wear Vans, nigga. I'm gonna stop playing. You see, you made me forget what I was gonna say, bro. Episode 37, Walk Me to Pod. You already know Tyler God, Con Wolf A, JD. You already know. Peace.
That's hilarious, bro. That's bad.
Still trying to flame this nigga, Jared Allen.
Wait, hold up.
His fashion choices.
I'm trying to think. Who got